There's no excuse. You gotta go out there and perform. Like, there's no choice, there's no question. Nobody cares if this was 1 week of prep. Who cares? You know? So a lot of people want to see me fail, and it ain't gonna happen. You know, it ain't gonna happen. It's amazing, you know, off of 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, you know, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous. But it's just a 1 week of practice, so I'm just truly thankful.
Have to really be good about our process. This week will be a big focus for us. Shedeur will start this week. Obviously, you know, number one job of a quarterback is to win. So excited to get that first win under his belt. And then next thing is improvement. And that's what young players do. Certainly young quarterbacks do. You get one game better, and that's just from working at it. So that'll be our focus.
Many people also claim that Kevin Stefanski had no control over it. Shedeur Sanders had no choice because of the way the team came together and the way the fans responded. Cleveland was not going to offer him an option.
Wow, there's not many guys in the league that can make that throw. So that was a hell of a throw. I hope he can continue to grow and develop for making plays like that, and he'll take it from there.
Shedeur has to be the starter moving forward because the team was galvanized, Shady. The team rallied behind him. And I also loved he backed up his confidence.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, what's wrong with him being confident? Like, he a winner. Like, in his mind, I know we look at him as a rookie and all that, but in his mind, everywhere I've been a winner. I go to Jackson State. I don't know much about Jackson State. They don't win. I get here, we win. I go to Colorado. I don't know much about Colorado, but then they don't win. I get there, we win. My first ever start, my debut. We've been losing every game almost. I play, we win. So they hate his confidence, but I love it. And another thing, we only talk about Shedeur. What about his teammates? What about the teammates that they get up there every morning, they go to work, right? They work out, do all these things, they practicing hard, they sweating, putting everything they got into the game, and they lose, and they lose, and they lose. And then this rookie quarterback, right, that everybody was hating on, he finally gets a shot to start. He starts and we win. You know how that feels?
However, things weren't looking bright until Kevin Stefanski announced that Shedeur Sanders would start on Sunday. Because once more, Kevin Stefanski praised everyone in the locker room while distributing the game ball. He was hesitant to commend Shedeur Sanders, the only rookie quarterback to win in his first Cleveland start in more than 25 years.
And then I get in the locker room and I say to myself, okay, I never believed that they were trying to hold Shedeur back. I didn't believe that it was a conspiracy totally. I think I might have been wrong in all of this.
Every single time you're out there pinning those guys doing your job, great job.
Okay, good job.
We can clap it
for pinning guys. Yeah, that's a lot. Good job.
Wasn't perfect.
Okay.
How about that big play by Sam at the end?
Okay, Sam.
Yeah.
Watch this.
Huge play. Huge
Isaiah Bond,
play.
good play.
Harold
Quinton
making
Jenkins,
a big
good play.
And then
Harold
another
Fanning.
rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shedeur. Well done. Well done, Shedeur. Well done. No.
What? You ain't winning months.
Man, get that man a damn game ball. It ain't your game ball any damn way. It ain't like you buy no footballs.
Hey.
Man, he got me hot up in here.
And Kevin Stefanski just kind of throws something towards Shedeur. Such and such, this guy played well, this guy did well. Oh, and one more rookie in his first start played pretty good, Shedeur. Our defense, it was like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa.
As a result, many people are beginning to notice Kevin Stefanski's time. Furthermore, it's unclear what Kevin Stefanski's true problem with Shedeur Sanders is. Some claim it's because Shedeur Sanders is Deion's son, but I believe there's more to it than that. Like many coaches, I believe Kevin Stefanski dislikes it when players, particularly quarterbacks who resemble Shedeur Sanders, exhibit such a degree of confidence. They want to be able to shape them into the people they desire. Additionally, Shedeur Sanders' father has already shaped him, and I believe that's a problem for Kevin Stefanski. That level of assurance is problematic.
I think the thing is, Ocho, is that being who he is, being the son of who he is,
He's a very confident young man in his own abilities. And you got to be. Everybody that play a professional sport, everybody that's great at something, forget sports. If you're great at something, you got an ego. Now, I kept telling people this and people didn't want to believe me. The greater you are at something, the bigger the ego is. The greater you, I don't care whether you're Dr. Neil Elatrosh, one of the foremost orthopedics in the world. It doesn't matter. You have an ego.
Therefore, as we are all aware, not everyone possesses the same level of confidence as Shedeur Sanders. You either possess it or you don't. Additionally, you can typically back it up after you have it, particularly when things are that way. On Sunday, Shedeur Sanders walked out there and started spewing that talk even before the game. And it's a challenging task. Many individuals can converse after the game, but Shedeur Sanders went outside and said, "I'm about to show you what time it is." And he provided evidence for it. He followed through on his promise. He was going to demonstrate his identity. He subsequently increased his efforts after the game. So I'm glad they didn't break Shedeur Sanders, despite what many believe they were attempting to do. He therefore resembles the same Shedeur Sanders from Jackson State and Colorado.
I ball out. For a rookie, that he did pretty good. But the game could have been greater for him.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Browns in the red zone so much go to the Wildcat. And I'm thinking like, yo, why are we playing this game now? So now Shedeur he's driving his team down the field, and now we want to do the Wildcat? And then the last point is when I watched Stefanski at the end of the game, he was giving out the game ball, saw the players in the locker room. He was all hype and for all the other players. When we got to Shedeur, when he gave him his credit, his voice came down. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all see that video?
I did not see that one.
And I'm thinking like, yo, what more does he have to do to get the starting job? If he looked like that in his first start, who he hasn't been getting no #1 reps, right? It's only had 4 or 5 games or 4 or 5 days to do it.
Yep.
He finally gets it, and he does that. Imagine what he could do if he really had the coach behind him, getting the plays for him, letting him get him with the first team. He could be really, really great. And we joke about the legendary stuff and all that, but it's hard for a player to take the route that he's taken, right? And end up where he's at.
That's
it ain't
well
no
said.
mistake, dog.
That's incredibly well said.
It's not a mistake.
What Shady just said is it.
He's gonna be a star.
In all honesty, he's probably even more self-assured now. It's going to be many people's worst nightmare that he can still perform the way he did after going through what he did. He's probably more confident than ever. I therefore anticipate that he will play against the 49ers on Sunday. The game is being played at home. Cleveland is where they are playing. There will be an electrifying audience. There will be electricity in the atmosphere. I therefore anticipate much greater and better things from Shedeur Sanders. But that's how I see it. As we typically do, make sure you guys continue the conversation down below, and chaos and peace as usual.